Welcome back, everybody. Been a while, but I think we're going to get to finish Outer Worlds today. I think we're getting close to the end. We'll see. And this should be streaming in... Give me more in the camera. This should be streaming in 1080. I think I updated my settings. People came by YouTube and said, hey, why are you only streaming in 720? I said, it's because Twitch, low-level people like me don't get transcoding. And then someone else is like, no, dude, you've had transcoding for months. So assuming that's true, and people can choose whatever resolution they want to work and watch at, I should say, then no, there's no reason for me not to be streaming that 1080. And as far as I can tell, so far, it seems to be doing just that. We'll have to ask somebody when we get it, but hopefully it's all good. It's no, that's right. Everyone's staring at us there. Let me tell the peeps here that we are streaming. Just in case a lot of people have issues getting those notifications with Twitch, and I do too. So I understand. This is awkward. I don't exactly remember what I was supposed to be doing next. I know we're talking about breaking into the prison, helping out our crazy friend. I can't stand you two. Why can't we call them back from retirement? Yeah, I can't do that. She'll shoot me on sight. Can't do that. Can't do that. You found all the beacons for the treasure hunt. Can't do that. See the rest of the Halcyon outside Byzantine. Speak to Celeste while wearing a suit of armor. Yeah, can't do that one either. Okay, so this is it. Make your way. Confront the people. Well, let's do just that then. I appear to have a boatload of things on me, though. I think we'll keep this guy instead. And what in God's name am I wearing? Surely that's not what I was wearing before. This is what I was wearing before. I'm fine keeping that on me, but that's not what I was doing. Should I break down a fair amount of stuff? I think we should. Go. I can break this down? I don't feel like I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Mr. Power upgrade. Exactosite. Exactosite fun times. More parts. Power grip. Speed barrel. And that's nice. We do have some nice things here. +5 sneak. I think everything else here we can pretty much get rid of. Those are the things I think we are keeping, just in case we situationally
Captain,
need to get inside
I hope
something.
Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Yeah, that's overrated though. Like really. Alright, so this is unlocked. You're about to assault the labyrinth. Determine the fate of Halcyon. Alright, so the point of no return. Sure.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Yeah.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Fair enough. You know anything about it?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long is that going to take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Damn, I really wish this. Man. I don't think my skills are even close to 100 though. Show me your biometric ID. Fine. Execute the chairman's eyebrow stylus over lost biometric ID. Thou Indwell. That's funny. If you're gonna kill me, why bother with the ticket?
Protocol is important, sir. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Okay. Interesting. My guns. How are they? Seems fair enough. Do I need to repair my gun? Yeah, let's go back here and do it. Perfect. Yes, of course we're gonna take these two. Hey, Firewolf, how are you, friend? Firewolf, I believe I'm streaming in 1080. Hopefully that's going as well as it should be. You made it just in time. We're about to storm the prison.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
Oh my, we have help from the Groundbreaker.
Not while I breathe. What's wrong, my dad?
You two are not being hostile. We should probably change that. We're not sneaking around anymore. We can set them back. Get him! It's just a simple drone, that's fine. I just wanted to hit the button. Excellent. Fantastic. Fantastic on all fronts. You were missing some body parts, friend. I have 7,000 ammo. My Groundbreaker reputation decreased. strange. I believe I'm not. Okay, actually. I was gonna say I believe I am, but actually, no. Turns out I don't think I was. Hang on, let's try out this gun for a bit. 85 hack.
Nicely done.
Does not really seem worth it. I wonder if I accidentally hit somebody and then they died and I lost rep for it. Pick up. I don't know what that is. Sounds like food. Security plate ultra, sure. We'll pick up all the things. All the things. Most of the stuff. We did get a warning before coming here saying that there's no going back, so I think we can assume this is the end. I'm glad we came over here, though. Not that we really would have missed out on much, but I feel like my mouse control is kind of off. It's too sensitive. That's maybe that's better. I had to adjust it the other day when I was playing 7 Days to Die. It felt super crazy there too. I wonder if I just need to adjust it back.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
It's pretty. I like it.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Yeah, probably a few. I'm gonna go with the murder way, though. I'm a big fan of the murder way.
Preparing to neutralize.
Just in general, it resonates well with me.
Sanitize.
Nice one!
Pop your head back out. Oh, whoa! That's like the second time I've died. And I think one of those times might have just been because I like fell and died. Like I purposely did something I knew was probably gonna kill me. These people, they're serious. And I haven't gotten a save in a while. Holy crap. Alright. I'm just a little rusty. That's all. It's not like I'm bad at what I do here or anything. That'd be ridiculous. Oops.
Torch. Good deal.
No scope.
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on.
I wonder if I killed What's-Her-Face's girlfriend. Is that why I lost the points?
Contaminants detected.
Where are those dots at?
Preparing to neutralize and certify. Substances resistant to
Breathe the thing. Do the stuff and stuff. Fuck. This game went from being like pretty easy to considerably harder.
quiet mode.
Kind of surprised. This gun's super loud.
Sterling is this unit's middle name. Pollutant purified.
So was girlfriend not here? Would she like straight up die at some point? Because I could see how that might cause problems. I don't think any of them died, but I swear there's more of them.
Staff classification. Flawlessly finished.
Well, it was, I agree. You know, those are finer details. Sometimes when I can't get one, I just settle with the other. Don't ask how I teleported in there, just go with it.
Dirty. Clean up the competition.
Great work. Here's my real problem, is the fact that I have to go through all this crap again.
Oh, you got that?
I don't know why you have to sound so surprised, bitch. Just because I can't shoot a couple people doesn't mean I can't do anything right. In fact, it's quite rude. What's in here? Maybe we'll check all the rooms and see.
Gosh, that's clever.
Mods. Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. I mean, that could be a really nice gun to have. Heavy machine gun 2 could be nice. You need a workbench, though. There's no workbench around here. Stupid high hacks, man.
Great work.
Retrofitted heavy power armor. Yeah. We've seen that a couple times. For having the name like power armor, it's really not that strong. This one, oddly enough, is much easier to break into. I'm not really sure why I want that. Can I get into this room here? Yes. To what end? That's what I'm wondering if it is the stealth route. Just to bypass all of the fighting. List of passwords called RAM. Password for something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. The rest have been scratched out. Today's password from the first column. Akined. Fair enough. Alright, well, at least we did a bit better of a job this time.
Used as a prison half for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding against.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. You heard the man. Thing. Alright, so maybe going out there and fighting all of them at the same time with no cover was a bit
Let's look around.
much.
There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Did you like how those people from the Groundbreaker came to help me with literally 4 people? I can't one-shot these people in the head anymore. That's really what my problem is.
Time to take out the trash.
I don't feel like you're crouching, Sam. There you go. There's one. It's like, I think my friend's been shot in the head. Plop.
Sam's on the joke.
Alright, that was a fair amount of them there.
You got it.
I believe security has been alerted. But that's okay. We'll take down who we can. They're gonna go up here and just see a lot of dead people laying around and be like, ooh. Alright, we can bust in there. That's sealed. I'm just wearing crap armor. Ooh, shit.
Graham, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Good job, Sam. Thank you for putting trash in its rightful place. Oh, come on. Killing me. Come on. About time. Ceratum, get your shit together. Really? I want to get up there very badly. It'd mean a lot to me if you let me do that. Good God. Now watch. It will not be worth it in the slightest. I mean, I got some shears. The vermin too. Feel like there's still dead bodies kind of just being discovered here and there. Yep, yep. Did you say that after it exploded? That's impressive. I mean, I guess he did technically find who did it. Well, they found them. Alright, so we're pretty close here, but let's see who else we can take shots at from up there. Seems to be some sort of control room up there.
Muting volume now.
As he says right before he, like, jet propulsion's up there. Stealth. What all is in here? More ammo I don't really need. Fantastic. I'm not sure what exactly I'm like expecting to find. Because I don't really need anything. Another stealth way. Fucking Christ. Twitchy hands absurdum here.
Performance evaluation is sterling.
Guy's pretty surrounded by robots there.
Real slick.
Preparing to neutralize.
Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Get down there, Sam.
Industrial Spain.
You shot me from the left. Somebody down there? Yeah. Your pride's a little hurt, but I suppose I'm fine. There, that makes me feel better.
All together.
What'd you miss, Absurdum? He's in slow motion.
Bag required.
Oh, he stopped walking. I feel like that's a drone flying at me. No, that's a person just like dead on sprinting. Good for them. The cardio is outrageously good. Let's be honest, I can barely walk upstairs. Look at all the places to go explore down there.
Here we go.
Come on.
Good job, Cap.
It's getting borderline ridiculous.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Alright, let's just go down there, and I think we've done enough killing. We should be able to weed out anything that's left over. Which I think is just that one guy, to be perfectly honest. There's a random leg. I am on the lookout for a workbench. Let's see if we can mod up any of those new weapons we have, and if they're worth doing so. They might be. They might be. I'd be surprised in such a large area with so many doors and stuff if there's not, I don't know, workbench anywhere.
Sanitation and maintenance job.
That's the one that got me last time. Joke's on you. After dying a couple more times, I finally gotcha. Sealed. Fair enough, I suppose. I did a helmet Mark III. It's not that great though. Yeah, I'd expect really great items to exist in a level 85 lockpick. I mean, it's level 85. Those were very subpar in my opinion. That was 16. I think the highest thing I've seen lately is that level 26 rifle that I'm...
Alert! Dirt alert! Resuming passive mode.
Resuming passive mode. I feel like you never really left it. Yeah, the rifle that I'm trying to workbench. I don't know. It was just a helmet. But that's so expensive, like I don't have the money to do that or even try with some of these items. Okay. Oh, I remember shooting you. Not really. They all kind of blend together.
Nicely done.
Like, yeah, there's lots of stuff in here, but like, is any of it that worth it? Flamethrower 2.0, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling the loot love. And there's no workbench at all. We'll have to check the map.
Great work.
Surely there'll be one at some point, but I just don't want to wait that long. Why are you glowing? That makes me very nervous. I'm gonna try really hard not to shoot you. What was the name of the thing I just picked up?
Hey, that's impressive.
Safe gold. Right. Fair enough. What else? What else do we got here? Giant unlocked safe. Another Deadeye assault rifle 2. And I think that's just about everything. Doors over here that are sealed that I can't get into. I'm assuming that will be a later date thing. Actually, it's down there. I assume we want to go up there. So what's down there? Don't mind that. Hack. Bypass access code. Armory terminal. Well, hold on now. We can probably get up to 100. Oxycomp erratic. What is this? Spray. Sniper crit damage plus 15%. Now that would probably let me headshot everyone. Plus 25% if it's weak spot. Yeah, maybe that's what I need for my life. Alright, let's see if we can get our hacking up high enough. I believe we did it before. So what's our hack now? $90. Oh, you know what? We needed a scientist guy with us, or a preacher guy, I think, to get that 100. I don't think drugs are gonna do it. Human speed, no. Where was it? There were certain drinks that would do it. Body attributes, mind attributes. Let's drink that bad boy, and we're still not there, are we? No, we're only at 94. Yeah. It's her. She's holding us back. That really sucks. Yeah. Well, let's switch back then, I guess. Boo. But it opens all those side doors. And there probably is something pretty nice. That's probably the really nice stuff I was just complaining about. Yeah. Presumably. I don't know, last time I said that though, and there was a level 100 doors in an area that I knew I would never get back to again, it was absolute garbage, so maybe not. Shouldn't go so. Oh, workbench. And vending machines. Taste the freedom. The freedom tastes of crap. Tech skills, yeah. Ooh, that's a cool looking helmet. It's decent. Lots of vending machines here. So this is the weapon that we picked up that I'd like to look at. Worst case scenario, you can buy this one. This one has a barrel mod that we can put on it. That's all I really want from life. This is a level 26. Yeah, I think this is equivalent to what we picked up. The Ultimate Bolter 2.0. No, this is different. Like, it's a completely different gun than the Bolter. The one I have, I've been upgrading though. Alright, let's take a look at the bench. So, I've picked up all kinds of things. This is the one that I'm talking about here. Let's go ahead, install a mod on it. I want to be able to... That would be really nice. As for magazine, how much do you hold? Not in ray. I don't think plasma is something I want. Or shock, to be perfectly honest. It holds 9. Yeah, I guess. What do you have on you? Exacto sight. Extends range 25%. Increase spread. Post armor damage dealt plus 15%. Extendo sight. Exacto sight. This has an exacto sight. Not an extendo sight. I'm with you now. Let's keep the exacto sight. I think that's going to be really important when I want to shoot somebody in the head and not get most of my damage blocked by armor. I presume that will help. How could it not? Alright, let's screw around with our inventory a little bit longer. I don't want this gun on me anymore. The one I up... No, it's not you. Where is it? You? Yes. Let's put you on there. Who likes me the most and will sell me things for more than 20% discount? I don't think anyone will at this point. How much money do I have? 14 grand. Also known as not much. I have a lot of things here I could sell. I don't think any of them's really worth a lot of money. Truth be told. A lot of mods I probably don't want. Power grip. Didn't I sell my junk? Probably not. Nope. Good call, friend. I didn't have much, but everything counts. A lot of these armor ones I don't really want either. Active ray. Yeah, I'll skip on that. So Retalling is nice. Thug kit. No, I'll pass on that. Mr. Zap. Pass on you. Leaper injectors. I'll sell those. Yeah, those aren't worth that much money anyways. Alright, well that got us about 6-7 grand, I think. Let's see what we can do to upgrade this guy, which I would like to very much. Now this rifle is at level 29, does 207. This one already does a fair bit more, so I think that will make a big difference. In terms of single shot damage, it already does more. So let's see if we can tinker it. How expensive is this going to be, realistically? That's 16, and that's 27. You can see the huge difference that upgrading these guys does. Alright. Alright, so first level is only going to be 14 bits. This is a decrease of 90%. 28 bits, another 13 damage. Puts that level 29. I think I can only get it to like level 35 due to my my actual level, which as is we're getting there without costing too much money. Level 32. Get up to 356, looking way better than this one. 33. Cost me $1,000. 259. We're well over 100 more points of damage though. Yeah, that was stupid worth it. Stupid happy about what just happened there. See, this one's gonna cost me $8,000. I need to find weapons that have just a high base level of damage, because they just get so expensive the more you go up. Should I get these up? I mean, it's only going to cost me a couple hundred. Get me more armor. It's probably very worth it, right? Probably worth it since I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. Is that? Alright. Alright. Did some good work there, I feel like. Let's save it so I don't have to do it all over again when I die in about three minutes.
Entering quiet mode.
There's somebody asking to be shot in the head.
Quiet. Clean.
So that's way more damage. We were getting like 1,200 on a good shot. That was 1,500. Obviously, a rather large difference there. That robot's been dealt with. Pop, dealt with him. We're up into 1700s. Nice. Yeah.
Being locked up in a place like this.
Upgrading this was well worth it.
Weight of all that stone and steel. Oh, it's making me sick.
Whoops. We handled it. What's over there? $2,000. Little bridge that goes across here, huh? Copper guard. Let's be a couple people in that room over there. That's concerning. There we go. Being able to put the silencer on this rifle is super awesome. I feel like there's all kinds of things here that I am just walking right on by. Is the helmet still worth as much when there's a giant hole in it? I feel like you get it at a discount when it's used, right?
God quiet.
What you working on there, friend? Nothing? Yeah. Suppose it doesn't matter now either way. What's in here? Examine. Pod 1. This guy. Crimes. Pod 2 has a bunch of heirs. Fair enough. Terminal access storage manifest. Ah. Dimethyl sulfoxide. Carbonation chambers. Pacification system refills. Analysis from the engineers. Beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply, at minimum, of 34 kilowatts, the occupants of these chambers will be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patient Vito hibernation fluid. And this run-on sentence carries on 12 pages before finally concluding. Thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the areas designated the pit, we recommend that the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around supporting structures dug into the crust. Maximum depth of includes another 2 pages. Fair enough. I agree with the engineers. Surely they're the experts on the matter. I think the Vermin 2 might be another one worth looking into upgrading. I think it came with a rather high... Where are these red? Are they up there? I think they come with a rather high base item level, which apparently is important to look at. I know I can see them. They're probably just sprats. Most likely getting worked up over nothing. Sprats are still easy murder, though. Sure, I'll pick that up. Why not? Point of interest discovered vending machines. Fair enough, I suppose. List of passwords for something called RAM. 3 columns. This one is Borst. Well, we're missing number 2. Oh. Oh, you're Melody. You have a name. Hi, Melody. Let's talk.
I'm working as fast as I can, alright? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner.
Who are you?
Is that a joke? Y'all call me out to fix the FPS and now you're asking me who I am?
I don't know what that is.
Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am. Anyway, I need to finish this, so get out of here, will you?
She seems nice enough. Deliver pacification gas. By using this, following terms and conditions, not responsible for harm caused. VS is only used in emergency situations. Proper utilization of VS will not confer punitive action on its user. A system utilizes a powerful steam-based delivery mechanism. Please alert your nearest engineer. I mean, there's no one to pacify anymore, I feel like. So, don't feel like that's really necessary. Oh, look. We could have crawled through a hole over here. And then probably pacified everyone. How intriguing. It's good to know. There's no way in hell I'll ever remember that, but... We're okay. Don't worry about it. It sounds a lot worse than it is. Oh, we could have totally snuck through here with no problems. But we got to meet Melanie. I'm happy. Took the time, got to know her a little. Didn't shoot her in the head. She seems like a good cookie, that one. Oh, well, I was not expecting this. Must be where the more people are. We should get up there. Don't look at me.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the...
Rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
So get in there and fight.
I don't know who's who. I'm trying not to shoot people that might be wrong or not wrong. This guy did not die.
Make it 30, Sam cleans it up.
I have no idea who's who down there. I mean, I could have done that a lot better without their help, I feel like. That's Grim. I have no idea who that is. But there he is.
Caution.
Come on. Come on, Weapon Sway.
Mess with us.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think he was trying to mess with us. I think I just shot his friend's head, and that's all that happened, really. Well, let's go in here. Yeah, what's going on? Just sad life up there. MSI trooper. MSI technician. Yeah, things seem to be going decent enough here. I thought maybe there was like a prison break at first, but turns out there wasn't. I'm just stupid. It was devastating news.
Invasive contaminants detected.
Who are you shooting at? Oh, let me shoot you. How are you guys getting a shot on them? Ugh.
Cleaning cycle complete.
There we go. It's a tad bit better. Not gonna lie, I think I kind of expected something for all that trouble. A little surprised that there's not, I don't know, anything. Also, how the hell do I get down from here? Jump on these explosive barrels? That seems like a bad idea. But if I must, I will. Well, enough. The reward was murder. All along. It's a good thing I snuck around. Sam knows what's up. I wish Sam was more customizable. Nope. You're not allowed to go anymore.
Discovered. Preparing required sanitary measures.
Nicely done. Yeah, this new rifle is awesome. It is freaking awesome. Where are we going? What's over here? I have no idea. Anything? Is there a point? The point is murder. Oh, no. We were actually supposed to be trying to get over here. Do not disturb when lights are on. Well, I mean, the lights are on. Hold on. There's an elevator over here I have to go check out first, because, and by elevator I mean ladder. When you're having a stroke, apparently it might as well be the same word. Really? An armor part? That's reason. This doesn't open. Okay. Alright, let's go disturb. The lights are on, but, you know. Unseal the door.
Well, look who it is.
Chairman Rockwell.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus.
Yeah, I am.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical. My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
You must be Chairman Rockwell.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please. I highly doubt that.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
The crackpot is saving frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative. You know, though, honestly, hadn't crossed my mind. Wouldn't have to if you'd cooperate.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We
Hey.
don't need your help.
I'm doing something about these mouths to the feed. I'm shooting them. Yeah, but I want to talk to him. I should have shot his robot friend. Persuade. With your resources and some folks from the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent and scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Will I, though? Maybe some good can come out of this. Should still shoot his robot friend. So we're just gonna walk on by, I guess. So Darbus is a fireable offense. Furthermore, being fired from the Arbath is punishable by life in prison. Fair enough. Cameras. Jim, I'm trying to get straight with Atakan's orders. Only a few things more for my end, but I don't know what we'll do about the cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. Just bringing a VIP in for internment. Security's ramping up too. Sorry for the inconvenience. This is a fine mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all really excited. It's hush hush, but I guess the VIP's been on the run for a while. But the engineers have a few cameras. We'll track some down. Appreciate it. You know her. We miss a check on the list. It's our heads. No idea how tough it is. Getting a green tarp. I'm gonna keep shooting your friends in the head anytime I see them. Like this guy. Like, I'm very interested to see how this is all gonna be different when I'm pro board.
Purified.
Yeah, well, he should be. Oh, no, technicians, go away. I don't need your help. I'm really doing just fine without you. Giving nice, quick, painless, fearless deaths. Some would even go as far to call me an agent of mercy. You're out there just with explosions and shit, and people are dying for nothing. It's really, really rough and quite unnecessary. Look, if I need to be shot in the head, that's how I want it done. Remember that. Please. Ooh.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
Dirt alert. Alright, this guy is clearly coming for me.
Object is tuned to be specialist.
And send him a side trooper. I almost shot because can't get this shit straight. They all look the same, man. They just need to relax. Yeah, I imagine that puts them on alert.
Preparing required sanitary measures.
There seems to be a platform underneath here that I'd really like to check out. Yes, I agree. No. Damn. I was hoping for that last bit of the password or something. Something unique or special laying around. I don't see it anywhere. What is over here? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have my companion helmets off. It's the MSI people that are a real pain in the ass. I'm afraid I'm actually going to shoot one. Not that I think it really matters at this point, but... And they kind of all look the same. I mean, Sam doesn't have a helmet, so...
Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Who are you?
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Sounds familiar. We're liberating the colony. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? Those barbarians from Monarch are running wild in my prison. I suppose I have you to thank for this indignity. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about
Fair
this.
enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
So I can intimidate her with heavy weapons. If I have intimidated 90, heavy weapons 60, and two-handed melee of 60, I can just intimidate her. But I have persuade of 100, which I didn't realize. You don't want to die here. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
The board's not worth dying for.
There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you. You've thrown this system into disarray. Cleaning up your mess will be the work of a lifetime. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
It's funny I can lie. That's awesome. Persuade and science of 90. Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all. 50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us now.
Yeah? Watch me.
I admire your drive, Captain. But I won't let you spoil my plans a second time. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our
Ooh.
security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
I've destroyed your experiments in the Ministry. Your plan's never going to work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony.
Yeah, I saw that.
My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Your scientists are lying. I wrecked that data beyond repair.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments, you've set us back decades. I don't see any reason to continue arguing with you. I know when I'm beaten. The only thing left to do is surrender with dignity. Congratulations, Captain. You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Hurry up and leave before I change my
We
mind.
won't cross orbits again. You have my word on that. The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
Probably don't need to sneak then. Yay, we can save our friend, who I can't wait to betray next time. This is a fancy place. This is an incredibly fancy place. What's down here? Well, it got less fancy very quickly. Well, we don't have that card, so I guess we don't get to go there yet. Every once in a while, the game just makes you feel stupid for exploring, when it normally, you know, rewards you. What do we have here? Pick up the chairman's key.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Can imagine.
You must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
They didn't stand a chance.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Well, best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader. And I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I've got plans with the chairman in my pocket. No one's going to know I'm running the colony. I'm going to run this colony myself. I've already convinced the chairman to take my side. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead
Right.
this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Chaos and Tartarus.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the Board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The Board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing Board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide Medevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away, and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt
Yeah, next time we're screwing her over.
cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Yeah, I know. I think we might have made a mistake.
The Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the Board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
That's terrible.
Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch.
I wish we'd have done the one with her parents.
Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor. If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained a constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that's it, huh? Interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how different that outro can be, because I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, with the choices we made overall. I'd like to finish the missions I did in Halcyon, or in Byzantine, but oh well, it is what it is. It happened. But overall, I'm pretty happy with everything we did there. I think next time I would do a solo playthrough with no companions. It was interesting. I never talked about that one character that I didn't pick up on Monarch. She was annoying. They were all kind of annoying, except for Sam. Bravado was fine. But anyways, I think next time I would do a solo one. Probably heavy melee, maybe still heavy sneak, and I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. But definitely very pro board, and I think the outcome would be much different. And I'm interested to see how different that outro would be, because I imagine all things could go wrong, and I imagine it could be fine that everyone just kind of dies. I don't know. We'll have to see at the end here. Maybe we can skip this. It just says continue. But it would be interesting too, because we could start a new game on like Supernova. I don't know. Supernova seems like Supernova is something I would enjoy doing, but I don't know if it's something I would enjoy doing on stream. Companions can die permanently. That's kind of hilarious. Actually, if you reduce the difficulty below, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health. You must eat, drink, and sleep. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with bed. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. Fast travel on your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save when you're inside your ship. Yeah, I think that's something I would do. Like, I enjoyed those kinds of settings on like Fallout a lot. But for today, I think that's probably enough streaming for me. I have some other things I need to pay attention to. Probably take a nap as well, because I'm still kind of feeling a little goofy. I don't know when I'll stream next. Next week for certain there'll be more streaming and more videos on YouTube. I'm not sure what we're gonna stream yet. Could be more of this. Could be something different. Let me know if you have thoughts. But regardless, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon.